Hello.
Hello, and welcome to this month's broadcast.
Speaking of months, did you know it's Women's History Month?
Which women in history have been the biggest advocate for equity, diversity, and inclusion?
So one group that I think of are the Guerrilla Girls. They're a collectivist, feminist collective, and they work to use their art to really spread messages speaking about feminism as well as other forms of oppression. So they're super intersectional, which I really love. So they speak about feminism, racism, classism, and other forms of oppression, and they use their art as a medium to really spread messages.
The women who come to mind include people like Mary Shelley, Charlotte Perkins Gilman, the Bronte sisters, Emily Dickinson, and Kay Chopin. They in particular introduced Western culture to the woman's voice and difficulties that are uniquely female.
What does Women's History Month mean to you?
I think it's a time to reflect and time to be intentional, thinking about all the gains that have been made. So when we think about history, we've seen a lot of growth, we've seen a lot of accomplishments, but it's also a time to think about where we still need to go.
How can we celebrate women's achievements throughout history?
The very first is to acknowledge the women in your life and to thank them for everything that they do for you and acknowledge how strong they are and how much they've had to overcome. The second thing you can do if you're old enough is register to vote and to be an advocate for women's rights and reproductive rights. Thanks!
Wow, happy Women's History Month. A woman who inspires me is Beyonce. Gabe, who inspires you?
Ariana Grande. Speaking of who, we just had our annual Who We Are Cultural Assembly last week.
Let's go check it out.
For the assembly, our club has planned to give a speech commemorating everything that students from our club and our cultures go through. We just feel like there are things that need to be more recognized throughout the school that aren't always addressed.
We plan to do a cultural dance called Tinikling, and we're going to be doing one traditional and 2 hip-hop songs.
We hope that more people join, as most of our members are underclassmen, so we hope that upperclassmen want to join too after the assembly.
For Chinese Culture Club, we are planning to sing a song by Jay Chou. It's called Ricefield. And for Mills Dragon Team, basically we'll just perform a little dragon dance.
For the assembly, we plan to perform 2 songs. Our first song will include 4 of our advanced girls, and our second song will have more advanced girls as well as some beginners.
We are planning to do a song called Sorambushi. This is where it's a traditional Japanese song that we will be dancing to. Sorambushi was a traditional song that helped the fishermen or laborers help transport the fish. It was supposed to boost morale.
Wow, what an amazing assembly.
My personal favorite was FAA.
Yeah, they were great.
Speaking of great, let's go check out our Mills Spring Sports.
This season, I'm looking forward to a more learning opportunity, learning that we're playing against other schools, the experience of playing golf, and knowing that can be challenging sometimes, and knowing how to overcome those fears of what I should hit, how far I should hit, and all that stuff.
However, we recently lost to Half Moon Bay. I feel like we can take that as a team to learn what we have to work on, how to face those challenges and not be put down by them.
This season, we're hoping to work together as a team better and win a bunch of games moving forward. I'm also really hoping to improve more. This year, we have a new coach. Her name's Coach Rowe, and she's the GOAT.
We're retaining most of our core from last year, so we're hoping to build on and improve that chemistry and hopefully make a push towards CCS this year.
We have a lot of strong athletes this year, and I think with a lot of consistency, we can make it pretty far this season.
This season, try to make it to CCS finals, and I'm also looking forward to working with some of the younger members on our team. Like Alyssa said, we have a lot of potential, and I'm excited to see how things go with everybody.
I like that even though the team is bigger this year, it keeps getting bigger, that it's more unified than ever because the captains are really focused on keeping everyone happy and making sure that everything is taken care of.
Wow, there's some great teams, especially Mills Boys Volleyball.
I agree. We have some great athletes here at Mills. Good luck on your season, Mills Boys Golf, Mills Boys Volleyball, Mills Girls and Boys Track.
Speaking of Mills, the annual Mills Got Talent show was last week. we saw all of our various talents at our school.
Justin and I have been in the Mills Music Department for a while now, and we've been able to perform so many times on the Mills stage. And the one thing that I love about the talent show, though, is it's an opportunity for so many people to showcase their talent, and not just people that do music. There's so much talent at Mills, and the talent show is just a way for them to show that and to really just showcase what they got for Mills.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. The talent show is just a place where, you know, everyone can have the opportunity to perform, because, you know, Jeremy and I, we have experience performing, and we know what it feels like after putting yourself out there, after, you know, making a performance that people enjoy. And so, you know, having the Mills Talent Show is just, you know, gives that space and opportunity for others to do the same.
I can't lose when I'm with you.
Wow, you should have been in the talent show.
Anyways, that's all for the month of March. Have a great spring break.